Hey guys, I'm the Dragon's Beard and I'm back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. And today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Instead of looking at a new clan boss team that I have to show you, we're actually going to be checking out my campaign farmer. But I'm doing it a little bit differently than what most people would. We're actually going to be running a level 50 as our campaign farmer. And it is Queen Eva. So I had two of her that I pulled from Ancient Shards during one of the previous events. And they were just rotting away in the vault. And I was using at the time Skull Crown as my campaign farmer. But then I also got Trunda, and Trunda stole all of my Skull Crown's best gear, and I needed to replace her as a campaign farmer. So I decided I was going to do a little project and try to have Queen Eva fill that role. But I didn't want to invest resources in her, so I left her at level 50. We didn't use any books. I barely gave her masteries. She's only got the crit and the crit damage masteries from a couple runs through Minotaur. And she's still able to do it, and she's able to do it in gear that's not even that great. This is most of what came off of my old Kale from when I first started playing the game. Like 5-star offense pieces, scroll pieces, stuff I've got from Clan Boss. Like, there's nothing impressive here. I didn't even have everything upgraded and it still worked. But just for artifact events, I went ahead and upgraded some of the pieces. But here's what's going on in her favor. She's got decent amount of attack, 4,000. She only needs 66% crit rate, which I'll show you in a second. And then we can just invest the rest of it into crit damage. Speed isn't even needed. She's going to go first. She's going to kill the waves in one hit. So here's what she can do, or here's what allows her to be able to do that. 66% crit rate, we've got to make up the extra 34% somewhere, and that comes from her A3, which gives her an extra 15% chance to crit. It resets every wave when she kills the enemies, and then she's going to use that same ability on the next wave, which makes it super powerful. And then the rest of the crit that she gets is from her aura. She's always the leader. As a campaign farmer, we're just bringing food along with her, so we don't need any of them to be in the lead spot. And those two things are going to allow her to muscle through the waves. So we're going to hop over to campaign. I'm going to show you her putting in some work, and then we're going to take a little bit of gear off of her just to show that you don't have to have even as high of stats of what I've got. Alright, so here we are. Brutal 12-3, preferred campaign farming level. It's kind of like your balance between XP and silver with the shield selling for more. I just got some food along with her. She is in the lead spot for the aura, and we're just going to watch her demolish these waves. So I used to use Kale early on as my campaign farmer, and sometimes that wave 1 incubus, the force affinity, he would get a weak hit on and it wouldn't one-shot. But with her, she's either neutral or strong affinity against all of these. And it's a pretty steady 6-second run on PC and 7-second run on mobile. But that's with the gear that I showed you to start off. We're going to take off her necklace and then maybe see if we can drop her down to 5-star crit damage gloves and see if she's still able to do it with a little bit worse stats. Alright, so I have taken off her necklace. That dropped her from 221 down to 181 on crit damage. And we're going to see if she is still powerful enough to one-shot the waves. So wave 1 and wave 2 aren't really the problem. There's a Lord Shazar on wave 3 though, who has the most defense out of any of the targets. And he's got 19,500 health, so she just did 19.9, so she's kind of right there on the edge. We're going to see if we run it again whether we're going to get lucky on the RNG, because your damage can always go up or down by 10%. Keep that in mind. So 20.3 there. Let's try again. I believe that there's a chance that she won't kill that in one hit, so let's see if that can happen here. Okay, there we go, 19.3, so we need just a tad more damage out of her in order to be able to guarantee the one-shot. So I think I've got a necklace, crit damage necklace that's maybe not leveled up. Let's see if here real quick. We'll use this one right here, the 19. That should be enough. Okay, so we got the new necklace on. That is going to bring her to 200% crit damage. And we're going to see if that's enough to one-shot that Lord Shazar consistently. Kind of like right on the cusp of what's going to do it, so we'll see here. 21.4, a little bit stronger there. So let's see with RNG how low that drops. 20.8. Here we go. 22.5. Alright, so that seems like it's going to be enough. So, just to take a peek at the stats again, this is kind of like the minimum threshold that you would want to build her to. Again, 5-star gear, nothing impressive. 4,200 attack, 200% crit damage. I would maybe go, I don't know, 5% or so higher than that if you have it, just to make sure that you're not going to have any quirky runs where he lives. But if she gets a second turn, then she's going to kill him anyway. It's not like that's the end of the run. It's just to keep a consistent 6 seconds every time. That's what you would want to go. So I hope that you enjoyed it. Queen Eva, she's just got that great aesthetic. I just wanted to put her to use. Like, it's kind of silly to have a champion like that does nothing after you get past like Spider 15 because all of the other DPS outclass her. So I've got Geomancer built. He's ready to go, and I'm going to be showing that off in my next video. So I hope you will like and subscribe and come back for when I get that one released. And until then, I've been the Dragonsbeard. Thank you.